Welcome back again for week number 9. Fishy, how you feeling?
A little salty after that last defeat. Those evil eyes were not very nice to face.
Yeah, they were kind of evil, but hey, you knew I got them. You faced them way back before a little bit while I was testing them.
Yeah, I knew you had them. I just did not expect to see them. So,
Oh, that can be kind of evil sometimes. You're not the only one who can make salty decks.
yeah, apparently you can too, because I remember a few 3-0s where you had a salty deck. So,
Well, it still didn't make you rage like I did with the freaking
Dark
Dark
Magicians.
Magicians. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but we're still friends, guys. So I know we haven't spoken about this in the previous episodes. Like, we're still good. We're still having fun. And talking about
Yep,
having
we
fun,
wouldn't be back if we were not friendly still. Yeah, we would not be
exactly.
back.
And talking about having fun, I'm looking at our nice wheel, which, if you remember, I called the Wheel of Misery the first few weeks.
Yep, and now you're winning. It's no longer the Wheel of Misery.
No, but
It
because
will become the Wheel of Misery, though.
sort of, yeah. Because me and Fishy thought things were fun, but we wanted a little bit more excitement, right? So we added 2 more wheels.
We
A-
did indeed.
And I know some of you are already peeking what's on the top here. We also have the Wheel of Misfortune and the Wheel of Charity, which will be possible for us to get a spin on, which gives us perks or, how would you name that? Buffs,
Nerfs.
basically. Nerfs or buffs, yeah.
Nerfs or buffs, yep.
And we will explain that if we get to it, if not this week, maybe next week, because it's bound to happen that we get some misfortune. Which,
Hmm.
just to summarize for y'all a little bit, we cannot have an extra deck. We can only use spell as support, so we cannot use traps, or only traps and no spell cards. Or we can only have spell and trap cards, but no monsters, which also outrules the first wheel. But we still need to spin it, just for uh, fair legal reasons.
Yep. We still spin.
All monsters in the main deck need to be the same level. Which, if you have like a say a spellcaster, which was a good example you gave me earlier when we were talking before recording this. If
Yeah.
you have a say you go spellcasters, you can only use, for example, level fours, like the magician girls, the berry magician, stuff like that. But
Yep.
you can't go into a dark magician because it's a level 8. So you need to be creative, but you can still use higher levels from your extra deck. So that would be
Yeah.
not an issue. We have cancel player spins, only normal monsters allowed, no effect monsters, which also negates basically the typing because it's going to be really tricky to find, again, only normal spellcasters, which has no effect.
Yeah. And this counts for main deck and extra deck.
Yep, that's basically your full deck. So um, I gave the example earlier with Fishy of the Gaga Gigo to Ryzen because it says only 3 level 8s, I think, and it has no effect beside it, even though it's an XYZ. Same goes for
Yep.
synchros, links, and stuff like that. We have your opponent picks your spins. So if he hits it on, if I would hit it on the first spin on the wheel of, on my first spin is Wheel of Misfortune, and it gets to your opponent picks your spins. Um, so Fishy gets to pick basically my engine
I
because,
get to pick both.
yeah. But if I already had a spin and say I would have Earth, and the second spin is Wheel of Misfortune, with this pick, Fishy can pick any other type that he wants, or be like, oh, you can
But you
only,
still get the earth. Yeah, you'll
yeah.
still get the earth.
But
Yep.
the first one will then be mandatory. Pendulums only. Without full deck, your opponent picks the
I
type.
hate pendulums.
Same. That's why we put it in there. We both never use pendulums. because it
The
sucks.
pendulum mechanic should just not exist. And yeah, there's probably some good pendulum decks out there, but it just shouldn't exist.
True. And seeing that we both don't have full pendulum engines, besides, I think the performer pals that we got from the solo,
I still don't think I have the full performer pal.
me neither, and I don't even want to know because everything I had on pendulums, I dismantled as soon as I had them. So
Yeah.
that's why it also said without a full deck, your opponent can pick the type. So, for
Mhm.
example, I have like insects and dragons. I can make a pendulum deck with odd eyes, but if I don't have a full odd eyes engine, I need to call out Fishy like, hey, I can't make a deck. And he's like, you can then use these kind of cards, like Spellcaster.
Also, looking into it, I was looking, and some of the typings only have one or two pendulum cards. So you can only have three cards in your deck at that point.
Exactly.
So then I would then pick what Jerry can use if he rolls any of those two.
Exactly. And vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa for me as well. Yeah.
To get into the more fun ones that are somewhat more interesting for us personally, rituals only, which you have to make a ritual deck based off on what your spins are. Same applies that if there's something that you can't craft, we will reach out to each other and be like, hey, what's the options?
Yeah.
But generally speaking, because we can craft, it should not be a problem. No link summons or fusions. We separated them in two categories because else it would be a little too much.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because we already have the no extra deck. But fusion and links kind of co-work, but at the same time, links works way better with synchros and XYZ. So if you don't have one, it's going to be harder for the other one to thrive, basically. So that brings us to no synchro, no XYZ. You can't have them, but you can have links and fusions. So
we're still restricting each other somewhat, but whoever rolls that should still have a playable extra deck at least.
Yeah, you should
Might
still
not
have
be
a
the
fighting chance.
greatest, but it's still something. So
Exactly, you still have a fighting chance.
yeah.
Unless your opponent bans an engine after the spins. Okay, again, quick example. Fishy spins, or I spin Spellcaster and Dragons. So after that, Fishy gets his pick on, hey, I got Spellcaster Dragons. Fishy, what can I not play?
Dark Magician.
Okay, so I cannot use Dark Magicians or any related cards to Dark Magician.
Yeah.
Which means I could go full Blue Eyes, but because it's a double engine, I have to go into Witchcrafter, for example, or
Yeah.
I could use the Berry Magicians, but only the base of the Fruit Magicians, let's call it that. But I cannot
Yeah, you
use the
can't
cards.
use like the actual Dark Magician deck. You can have
Yeah,
certain cards that would be in there, but not the main cards. Yes.
or that mention it
Mhm.
in regards to that deck.
Yeah, but because I only blocked Spellcaster, which was the Dark Magician, you can run any dragon deck that you choose. Yes.
Yeah, and any spell caster that is not involved
Yeah.
or named with Dark Magician. So if you have like Dark Magician Girl is very obvious on the nose, but there's also like the smaller cards, like I said, like the Berry Magician, which will summon a Dark Magician Girl, from which thereon you go into the Dark Magician. I can't use that ones
Yeah.
either because they go into that engine.
Same as vice versa for me. If I rolled, I don't know, Thunder and Dragon, Jerry would say ban the sprites, then that's my main Thunder engine gone. I would have to find something else.
Yep. So that being said, we also have a somewhat lower shot at some happiness. We have one time that well, not one time, but in the whole wheel, there's one slot which is called the Wheel of Charity,
Yeah.
which gives us add 3 extra staples, one-offs. So you already have your 3 staples, you can now have 6. Or your staples are maxed out. So the 3 staples you have, or 1 to run, you can run 3 of them at max. So you have 9
Yep.
staple cards, which is huge for us.
With the rules we've set in place, 9 or like 3 of each staple is huge. Yes.
Yeah. We also have pick your own engine, same as applied as the you pick somebody else's engine. On the first spin, you can basically choose your full engine and what you want to run. But if it's on your second spin, the first one is still mandatory. So say first one spellcaster, then the second spin, I can choose whatever I like. So I could be spellcaster dark, so I could go dark magician. If I'm unlucky before that, and Fishy spun the wheel of I spun the wheel of misfortune with opponent band's engine. I got lucky after and got this. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go with spellcaster and dark, so I can go into dark magician. Fish is gonna be an asshole and be like, okay, so you have spellcaster dark, you cannot go dark magician.
Yep.
So chance of that happening really small, but
Mm-hmm.
the chance is there.
The chance of any of these happening is very small anyway, because we only have one chance of getting it.
Yep, and
The Wheel of Misfortune, we have 4. So
exactly. And we tested it out, and it looks like a lot sometimes, but it's really not.
yeah, and we wanted, because there's only one chance of getting this on the wheel, we thought that we would put really good rewards into there, because chances of us actually getting them are very, very slim.
Which also, ban your opponent's staples up to 3 card names. So, which means even if Fishy was lucky to get 3 extra staples or staples maxed out, I could just basically say, okay, you know what? You cannot use Mirror Force, you cannot use Magic Cylinder, and you cannot use Swords of Revealing Light. Despite the fact that he has it maxed out. Not that's going to happen that we both get a Wheel of Charity at the same time. But
there's still that chance.
Which you basically handicap your opponent and basically thriving from it yourself. And that's the emphasis behind it. Also, ban 3 extra deck after the spins. So again, with the emphasis on knowing what kind of deck your opponent is potentially playing, you can ban 3 extra deck cards. What's a good example of this, Fishy? My Dragunities
probably was. Yeah, probably, yeah.
So I used to run a lot of Dragunities, which has 2 big bosses. One is the Arbiter, and I forgot the Ascalon. So what Fishy can do, if I would go for if I spin Wing Beast Dragon, he could be like, oh, he's probably gonna go with his Dragoonity. You know what? I'm gonna ban the Ascalon. I'm gonna ban the Arbiter, and you know what? Just some random other one from Dragoonity that he looks up in the meantime, and be like, you know what? That's what we got. That's what you cannot use, which cripples me if I'm going actually with that deck. If that was my option at first, so then I need to rethink what I'm going to do and strategize.
Yeah, but I don't know if you're actually going to be playing Dragoonity. I just have to take a stab at 3 cards and hope that you're playing it. Yes, or you were going to play it. Yeah,
which doesn't seem like a big thing, but me and Fishy both have tells on what we like to play and how we want to play things.
Yeah, we can kind of make a guess at what they were playing. We could still be wrong, but that's the chance we have to take.
Like, it's still a reward, but we also didn't want all the rewards to be overpowered, because we still need to have a fighting chance, especially with being more chance of us being crippled by what happens on the misfortune than the charity. So then we also,
for instance, if you knew I was playing sprites, you could ban Elf, Gigantic, and the other one, the other link card. Yeah. So I can't use sprites at all because all 3 extra decks are gone.
Yep.
Yeah.
So like I said, there's still perks, and it's the nerfs and buffs. And some might seem not as important, but actually could be very important. Which brings us to ban 3 opponent main deck, also after the spins. So again, which let's go back to the spellcaster one. He has Dark Spellcaster. My mind says he's going to go again with Dark Magician. I'm banning the Dark Magician. I'm banning the Sorcerer of Dark Magician. What's it called again? The light blue card. You know what I mean?
Oh, the Illusion of Chaos.
Exactly. Exactly. And the Magician's Rod. Which I
Well, that's
basically...
killed my engine right there. Yeah, that's
Exactly.
killed my engine. Yeah. That's
That-
literally killed the Dark Magician for me.
yeah, exactly. But you could potentially do the same for me with any other deck that I would play. Again, using my Dragundi as an example, if you ban the Sonatas, which is basically my grab card for my tuners, and if you would ban the Phalanx and the Koos, my engine's gone. Like, I don't even have to try and attempt it.
Yeah.
And then we have the last one. Any extra deck card is legal, which is probably the most annoying for both of us, if you come across it.
Yeah, it's OP for the one that gets it, and
Yeah.
very much of a disadvantage to the one that doesn't.
Which reminded me of one of the matches that we did where I had the TTV Slayer because it was a machine and you thought it was something else.
Yeah.
And the Zeus. And I was like, oh, was that that kind of card? I think it was a Fiend or something. And you were like, I thought it was a machine. But now it doesn't matter. You can have...
No, it was a machine, and you ran it in a Thunder deck because it had the word Thunder in it.
All right.
Which was not legal, and I kicked up a little fuss about it. But this instance, it would be legal because you can run anything you want. You can run a Baron de Fleur, you can run a Zeus, you can literally run anything you want as long as you can make it with the cards in your main deck.
So if you have a Spellcaster Dragon, for example, if you want to use a Petite Moth from the extra deck, you can. If you want to use a Corn Chip, you can. Panther Sanction, like, it doesn't matter. Anything goes.
Yeah,
so
literally anything goes extra deck.
That's the beauty of it. So without further ado, because we've been telling you guys a lot about it, we could have done it on the fly, but we're just going to show you right now. Because we're at our week number 9.
Let's see if any of us can actually run and spin any of these new parts of the wheel. You know?
Well, let's go. You know what, Fishy? Honor is yours. I will let you get the first spin.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Don't thank me just yet.
It's going to be good, I know.
Ouch. I need to check the list. Oh, you lucked on that one. You have Dragon, which is exactly 5 weeks ago, so you can use it.
Easy up.
For me, it's gonna be... Da, 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 da. I'm getting dark. Is that possible for me? Yes, it is.
In case you're wondering why he's checking if it's possible, we have a window of 4 weeks, and if we've already played what we spin in that 4 weeks, we have to respin.
Exactly, and let me just really quickly mute some sound of my background because I just heard something pop off.
And that was your phone, I believe. But...
Yes, exactly. Normally I turn it off, but now it's off, so we can do the spins in peace and quiet. And thank you for explaining, Fishy. Your second spin is gonna be... It's gonna be... again, you are lucky, my friend. Cyburst. Because you played it in week 5, so you can play it again. So you have Cyburst Dragon. Which is funny enough that we actually talked about that before we recorded this. And I just missed the Wheel of Misfortune. I have Dark Winged Beast. So no special results today. But you never know what's going to happen next week because, like I said, we did some spins earlier. We got some interesting developments. Let me just say my RNG wasn't that good, and Fishy was laughing his fins off.
When we were testing the wheel, yes, Jerry's RNG was really bad.
Yeah, pretty much. But hey, we still got a normal one. Dragon Cybers versus Dark Winged Beast. Oh, see you in the games in a bit. And we're here. Week number 9 of the new season. And also the first week of the implementation of the spin wheel. Or the wheel of terror, the wheel of horror, the wheel of misfortune, whatever you want to call it. And of course we have our friend and foe Fishy here.
Yep, I'm here. I'm more of a foe this time, but yeah.
Well, you know, in all just the things, but in all good things concerned, you're a friend. But
Yeah, I mean we're friends, but like this series we're against each other. So
oh yeah,
we
yeah,
become
yeah.
foes. Yeah. So,
Like you would call it frenemies, right?
yeah, it's frenemy. Yeah.
And that being said, talking about frenemies, I already want to pre-wish you Happy New Year because we're gonna go into the new year. Hope you had a great Christmas as well.
Yep. Same to you. Same to you.
Which, funny enough, that the recordings actually came around being like it is, like right before Christmas and right before New Year's Eve. So it's actually pretty good.
Hey, just think. You're
About what?
1 year older very soon.
Did you have to mention that?
Yeah, because your birthday's coming up. So.
I know. And funny enough, you already gave me a birthday present, and it's not a good one. I'm not gonna
I didn't
spoil.
give
I'm
you
not gonna
nothing.
spoil. I'm not gonna spoil it. But
I didn't give you nothing.
you guys will see on the upload for January 15th what happened. Which, ironically,
I didn't give you the present though. Like, let's be honest, I didn't pick it. So.
I didn't pick it either. So you know. But that will be all revealed in January 15 on the upload of that week.
Yeah.
Be looking forward to it. So far, by the way, I do have to say, I can't say much about it because the total score so far, I had to adjust my light for that. I'm sorry, guys. But until now, until this day, on my channel, it's 15 wins for me, 12 for Fishy, so anything still goes. Like 1-3-0 victory again for Fishy turns the table and makes it a tie. So, you know, anything can still happen. It's gonna be a great end of the year or not. Like
It's gonna be great for someone.
I can take like a majority leap and keep a nice, what is it, 6 point lead, and I'm all here for it. But at the same time, like you can tie it up for the end of the year, and
Yeah. You could go ahead by 6, but I could tie it. Anything can happen, so it's gonna be good for one of us.
I just want to mention to you guys, this is not scripted at all. Anything we do here,
we're doing this. Yeah, we're literally doing this on the fly.
and everything is one take. You saw me. If somebody was watching closely a few weeks ago, which I won at the last round because Fishy was talking because I was actually dozing off. It looked like I was on my phone going like this. Truth be told, I fell asleep because I was exhausted. And Fishy talking at that point worked in my benefit. But, you know, stuff like this happens.
Yep.
Me and Fishy give a lot to making these matches. Even though we're not always as entertaining as we should be and want to be. But we do give it our all and as much as we can for you guys. So, but without further ado, the last match of the year. We'll keep going after this, but just saying. I got the Dark Winged Beast versus Fishy's Dragon Cybers, which horrifies me.
You don't know what I'm playing yet, though, so.
I can make assumptions.
I can make assumptions for you too. Doesn't mean I'm right.
Well, Cybers, I would say Marin says because you were feeling pretty. Oh, god damn. Of course he wins the coin flip.
You can go first, Jerry.
Of course.
I'll let you go first. You can do the honors.
Appreciate that. And I'm not sure of how much I like it.
What the fuck is this hand?
I was thinking the same thing. Uh, you know what? Let's do this. I said this. Now it's your turn, Fishy.
It sure is.
I can't do the Crow guy's voice that I want to do for this match, because that would be perfect. But also, I suck at Kaiba, but
Yugi.
I am pretty decent with Pegasus, apparently. If I
Yugi boy.
Yugi, my boy, you gonna play those damn cards, Yugi boy? You want to show me what you got?
Start with Clock Wyvern.
The clock's ticking for you.
Effect. I'm going to summon a token.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to activate Mathmech Addition.
Okay, okay.
Targeting Clock Wyvern.
Of course.
Then
That's a 5, but do you have a tuner? No. So what can he do?
then I'm going to go into Link Decoder.
So now he can't hear me. I got a PS5 and now I can mute my mic so he can't hear what I'm saying. So which basically means I can talk to you guys.
I'm going to activate my Link Infra Flyer.
So if he's gonna attack me, I might have to use my cylinder. Depending on what he's gonna do. I prefer to have a Mirror Force right now.
I'll go into
But
a
I didn't have the best
Splash
hand for this.
Mage.
Like 2 of the same cards and the Blackwing. I prefer to have 2 Blackwings instead of 2 Mimicries, but we'll see what's gonna happen. Alright, alright, alright.
Then I will activate Splash Mage.
I freaking knew the Splash Mage was coming.
Then I will do Clock Wyvern again and bring it back.
Okay.
Then
So what is he thinking? Where is he going with this?
I'm going to...
Run out of time.
No, I will never run out of time, Jerry.
You never know until the time runs out. Uh-oh. 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 Firewall Dragon Dark Fluid. Oh, shit. Any monster effect. Ugh. Also gains 2500.
Then I will get rid of...
Oh, hell no.
Code Generator. Then I'll bring that back.
I don't like what you're doing here. Oh, you didn't go higher?
I've already got a 5 on the field. There is
Yeah.
no higher.
I know, but I meant your attack. But I also read something else which I didn't like.
I can take damage, I don't mind.
Yeah, I know. Because it's game.
Not game.
Discard get an attack monsters. Oh wait, monsters. Ooh.
I was gonna say it's not game. Don't worry, you not. It's not game yet.
I misread again. It's monsters. I thought you could attack 4 or 5 times. I'm like,
Of course, you had the cylinder though.
I was lucky to have the cylinder there, man. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so let's try out this one.
Hey, I know that card.
You should. Did you also see what you just got rid of?
A card.
Mm-hmm. Good thing Fishy doesn't read.
I do read when I need to.
Fair
I
enough.
don't care about your. I don't care about your raid raptor.
What does that do? Cannot be destroyed by opponent's card effects, huh? There you go.
Blackwing Dragon, huh?
Of course.
I know that card too. I may or may not have a little Blackwing deck sitting around somewhere, you know?
I know, I imagined you would. I imagined you would. So, let's see. Mm-hmm.
And this, everybody that's watching,
Uh-oh.
is how a Yu-Gi-Oh player should play. You
What?
read cards.
Yep. And you forgot to get rid of your Splash Mage, didn't you? Ah, wait, this is a code hack. Shit, I forgot. Uh-oh.
I live a turn.
Mm.
Not that card.
Let's see. Trying to find a way around this code hack right now. I'm not sure if I have Feather Duster in this deck or something that's similar to Feather Duster. 8k. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt a lot. That's a great start for you, Fishing. Damn. I'm not gonna lie, that is better than expected.
Is it though?
Yes. Also, did you just pull all? Did you just pull all your cybers at one time?
Pretty much my whole hand was cybers, yeah.
I was about to say, like, I don't see any dragons in here. What the hell?
Oh no, they're in there. They are in there, yeah, they are in there.
Just checking. Just checking.
You just haven't seen them. I'll activate this. take the Splash Mage back. Activate the Splash Mage.
Okay.
We will take back Generator. Then
Okay,
we got
what's
the
he up
access
to?
code.
Oh, of course.
Activate Code Generator in the graveyard.
You know you already had game, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm just showing off my Cyberse shit.
Okay. Well, seems like I have to board wipe you right now. That's met Sigma. How many freaking cybers did he put in there? Ah,
Deck. Yeah,
Well,
I've
it
got half the deck Cybers, half the deck Dragon.
seems to work perfectly
And then
again.
they're my three staples. I hate that you just did that. Well, looks like a Ninkit game.
Well, technically, I debated you into getting rid of that card.
I was going to get rid of your monster actually, but then I saw it was face down. So I didn't actually do it, but because I was like, I don't know what his face down is, and I was thinking, well, he is called Jerry, and there is a Jerry Force, so I didn't want to get Mirror Forced with all this on the field, so I was like, yeah, I don't care about his monsters much, I can hit over that.
Yeah, this is it. I can't do nothing, so. Except. You're gonna negate that.
Nope.
No, you're gonna negate monster, sorry.
Just boost my attack even more.
Let's take this one.
Hey, Gale.
I have to do something. Let's tone that down for a bit.
You couldn't have done that at the start, huh?
I didn't have it.
Yeah, so I'm saying that's a shame you couldn't have done it at the start. Like if you had the card in your hand, obviously it would have been better near the start to do that. 'cause
Oh,
you might
that's
walk
definitely
over
true.
it. Yeah, you might have been able to attack over it with that.
Interesting. That might be good. Let's do it. Let's make Fishy hate me.
I already hate you. Remember, you're my foe right now.
Blackwing Armor Master.
Hey, I know that card.
You should. And attacks do nothing. Still gonna try anyway. Because why not? Yep. Yep. And you negated that, of course. And face. Let's see what you got. I gotta have a tight defense. Never mind. Oh, fuck me.
Let's see what you got. Oh.
That was a good one, though. That was a good one.
I mean, I know you said that, like, I know the card stated it can't be destroyed by battle and you take no, like, damage, but I can still get rid of it by card effect.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I was just like, wait, access code?
Yeah. GG's.
GG's.
Well, ready for round 2. 1 up for Fishy. Let's go.
Are you ready, though?
I did side deck. Well, not side deck. I took out 3 cards.
Ah.
So, hopefully
Can
that
you
will.
stand up to my linked monsters, though?
Well, you go first then.
Sure.
Because I should be able to stand up to it if I can get the combo I need.
Yeah.
Like,
It's all about, like, the right cards. Yeah, it's all about getting the right cards.
just for emphasizing this for people, even though we pre-record this, the decks are fairly fast made. We usually, or at least I don't, test them out. Don't know how about you, but I don't. Is she still here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You went
I'm
awfully
reading
quiet.
a card.
Oh, God. Like I said, we make the decks and we play it.
Like I'm reading a card. Can I even do that? Yeah, but it's probably not a really good play.
Let's see if you can pull
actually,
off
it's not
something
bad.
similar. I don't have the ability to do anything to him
let's,
because I have the
activate
backlash,
the effect.
which is when I declares an attack while you have 5 more Blackwings in your graveyard, destroy all monsters, but I don't have 5 Blackwings yet. Rank up Raptor Force. I can rank up my XYZ when XYZ is destroyed and send it to the graveyard. I can target 1 Raid Raptor and special summon it from the extra deck. Oh god, Link Decoder. I also have the Blackwing monster normal summon. You can add 1 from the deck. During your main phase, if this card was normal or special summoned, you can target 1 Raid Raptor you control at 1 Raid Raptor monster with a different level.
Link climbing again, baby.
So if this is... Oh god. If this card was normal
No,
special
Jerry's
summoned,
awfully quiet.
I was talking to my side of the viewers right now. Monsters you control. So this
Are you
needs to be
swearing
a
at
second.
them because I'm doing this combo?
Wait a second. Normal special. If this card is detached. From XYZ and sent to the grave. Activate the monster effect. You can. So I have no special summon going on so far. So I need to hope that one has a special summon on it that I get now. And I might be able to do something. I was just explaining what my options are right now, which are not good.
I thought you were complaining that I'm doing this combo again.
Also, I want to emphasize that fucking Fishy doesn't have dragons in his deck.
No, I do.
No, you don't.
Yeah, I do. I actually have them in my hand too.
That's got to be about damn time. He's using a different combo than before, by the way. Just want to emphasize that. All right. Let's see.
Your turn, Jerry.
I know. Oof, not the card I need. Not the card I need nor want. I complained about this after the first match against Fishy, that how it is possible that you get two of the same cards directly.
Yeah, and I got to my starting hand game one. So. Hey, you used that on your very first card the last game.
I know.
The other one was a certain cylinder, so.
Okay.
Painlaniest, huh? Okay.
Alright, let's give Fishy a...
Hey, if you want to just keep burning yourself, I'll take it.
I know you do.
I'll happily take you just burning yourself.
Let's see. Not working.
You have 2 4s, you can XZ something, can you not?
What do you think I'm looking at? But... Not very helpful at the moment. Okay. You know what? Let me check. That one, we have that one for it. Should be able to pull it off if I play it correctly. But that one's not going to work. So we have to go with this one for now. Put in that special D. Let's see. Wrong card. Shit. Your turn.
Classic Jerry.
Well, you know. I'm not done yet.
Hmm.
Right, that's where I messed up. Yep. Misreading stuff is a specialty.
Remember when you said you didn't see dragons?
Oh, look at the Luster Dragon. 1900 beat
And the
stick.
other one's a dragon.
Ugh, Red Rose and Tuner, so you might go in for a level 7.
I am going for a level 7.
What he doesn't know is that I have the quick spell to rank up my Raid Raptor. Which I fucked up by choosing a Blackwing instead of a Raid Raptor. I forgot to look at it. I thought it was a Blackwing for some reason.
Activate Red Rose. To get Rocks Rose.
So you want to go for the negate, huh? With your synchros. That's all fine.
I'm gonna take this. Then do we do it?
Good question, Fishing. What are you gonna do?
It's a very good question, Jared. This is a mistake.
Uh-oh. I hate that card. Trident Dragion. Good.
I didn't know what you had.
Unfortunately, that card was convenient, but I didn't have the need for it. I need to have 5 Blackwings in my graveyard.
What's this one?
Fuck. That's exactly the one I didn't want to go. Because that was a quick play spell that you got rid of. GG's.
You complained about my dragons, so there you go. I do have dragons.
So, do you know what the rank up force does, actually?
Yeah, the rank up lets you do a card 2 ranks higher, I believe.
This one is 1 rank that you got rid of. So
Well, yeah, I know some of them do 2 ranks, though, yeah.
Yes. So, because you got rid of the raid route, I was like, nice. But you first got rid of that card, and it was a quick play spell, so yeah, that kind of sucked.
You see, I do have dragons in the deck.
You do. GG's. Round number 3. Fishy out at 2-0. Let's go. Can I make
Could
this?
tie the series, yeah. Could tie the series.
You could. For the end of the year, it would be great. And again, this is not... I am pissed that I'm losing this. Like, I was giving him shit on the first match for him playing no dragons, and then he played dragons. You know what? I'm gonna go second again. Go fuck it. At least give me a little bit more of a fighting opportunity.
Yep, that extra card could help you for the draw phase. You never know.
Exactly that.
Plus, you.
Oh. Seems like you have a good hand too, huh?
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Cool. Let's see what happens.
It's not too bad, but I'm going to play it safe and conservative and just sack hard. Like, I could have had plays with this deck, like this hand, but I'll play safe.
Let's see. Does it say? It does say that.
Does it say Jerry's going to lose?
Shut up.
Hey, he didn't start with Black Whirlwind, so...
Oh, special summon this. Special summon this. Gonna activate this. Special summon this.
Okay.
Activate this. Right. Activate this. So this one. Or no, this one. Activate this.
Damn.
Select this one. 500. Special summon. Like I said, when I get going, my decks work.
Jerry's cooking. Damn, this third game, he's coming back with a vengeance. Damn.
No, we're gonna do that indeed, just because we can. You. Which one was this? So we need to get rid of this, so I don't mess it up. Put it over here. Armor Master. Response. Does he have a response? Does he do something to my card? Is he gonna cry a boo-boo now? Bystial Magnaheart. I can see him dying from laughter, or at least grinning his ass off.
I'm grinning, yeah. I'm not dying with laughter, but I'm grinning.
Okay, okay.
Activate Magnum Hut. Just showing you those dragons, Jerry, you know?
Let's see, what is this? Special summon. You know what?
What?
Let's do this. Wait, Raptor 4 strikes. Detach. You. Who do we need? Who do we want?
Those are two different questions, and it could be two different cards. Need and want could be two different things.
Ooh. Let's use discard.
Ghost bird.
You thought I didn't have tricks? Wait a second. Yeah, that goes -2. There's some defense too. This goes back up. That's battle. Let's see what you got over there. Main 2. Well, let's keep it at this. Should have used discard, but I don't think if I did that I would pull off that combo I just did.
What do I want to add? We'll add this. Okay.
What you got?
I need to read what this card does real quick.
Gonna memorize your card? Is that bad?
No, it's your card. It's your card.
Which one?
The Blade Burner. I don't know what it does, so I was reading it. I know what the Force Strikes does in the Armor Master, I just didn't know what the Blade did, so I was reading it real quick.
Nothing too special. But why were you so surprised by the Ghost Bird?
I did not expect to see Ghost Bird.
Why do you think I had those slots middle, left, and right open?
Right. So I play it like this, then like that. Yep, and then that. Yeah, okay. So we will play Widget Kid.
Oh god, here we go.
We will not activate its effect.
What?
Don't worry about it.
You alright?
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it.
And then
What is he up to? What does he want to do? He's probably going to try and link climb again. Told you.
yeah, but unfortunately, I don't think I can climb all the way. So
Normally I would encourage you, but since you're facing me, I'm not going to say shit.
yeah, I don't think I can get all the way up. I don't think so, anyway.
We'll just have to wait and see. Let's see what you can pull off. Like, are you going to make this a tie for the end of the year, or are you going to take a bad beat again on your last match?
I mean, I'm trying to tie it, which is why I'm really thinking about this.
You know, it's actually funny. Wait, let me just mute for a sec. You know, it's actually funny that he's really trying so hard right now, and the moment he is thinking, he's making more mistakes than when he just pops off. And this is what you see now. Like, he's taking so much time. Like, before that, he was doing it effortless, and now he's struggling. So he has more chance of making an error, which is good, but very exciting to see what's going to happen.
And then
I can hear those brains going. The gears are twisting in his mind.
Right, and then do this.
Transco talk, huh?
Yes.
Alright. Alright.
And then.
If you're gonna listen or watch this episode back at this part, Fishy, you're gonna hate me. What you got, my fishy boy? You are gonna bring me the power of the... No? I lost it there.
I can't get into the link 5. Try so hard to get in that link 5, but I couldn't.
You know what's actually funny? I was just talking about this because that's why I muted. The one thing I said, the moment you pop off, you don't think and you go and you get it. Now you're actually thinking about it and you're bound to make more mistakes and not get it.
No, I didn't make mistakes. I just didn't have enough cards to
pull it off.
to get into the 5. Yeah.
Mm. Interesting choice. Of course you do. They should made that card hard once per turn, because this is bullshit. That's game. That is game. GG's. God damn it. I'm not going to be salty as you and Scoop before the end.
I've never scooped before then. I've scooped right at the start.
Now you are lying through your teeth. Everybody who watched the episodes, please comment in this. That
Wait,
he
why did I
actually
scoop right at the
did
end?
before the end, because it took
Did I?
less time than me finishing it. Yes, sir.
I don't even remember that. I apologize.
No, you don't. But that is it for now. Fishy tied it up, unfortunately for me. That makes it 3-3 for the end of... Well, that makes it 15-15 equal.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3-3. Wait, what?
That makes it 3-3. Sorry, I pressed the wrong button, guys. But that is 3-3. A 3-0 victory for Fishy. That makes it 15-15 equal, which is what I'm typing in. That's why my screen flipped. I'm sorry. I forgot that I have my recording settings is also my stream settings, which my numpad is actually my controls. So it flipped my screen. But anyways, it's 15-15 at the end of the year. Hope you guys are safe out there for New Year's Eve and on the New Year's Day. You got some things to say about New Year's, Fishy, by the way?
Nobody fall on ice and end up in hospital, please. Be safe.
If you have snow somewhere,
And,
don't eat yellow
yeah,
snow.
if you have snow, don't eat yellow snow. And also, do not get too drunk going into next year.
You can go drunk into next year, but please be careful and drink
Yeah,
responsibly.
don't get too drunk. Yeah.
But anyways, this was a really great ending of this year with Fishy winning. Again, unfortunately, I would have loved to expand my lead a little bit more, but unfortunately. But anyways, Happy New Year already, guys, and we'll see you in the next year.
Everyone.
Have a good one.